Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping in. I like to do videos on canning and baking and vintage recipes. And this month, the month of May, I'm focusing on 90s butter mom meals. And I am a 90s butter mom. I was raising my kids then, and all these recipes they're showing and dinners are ones that I made. And I liked them, and I still like them. So I thought I would share some that were my kids' favorites or that I liked making and that made life easy when I was working full-time and raising kids. And that we would sit down and enjoy together as a family. Today I'm taking one out of an old church cookbook, Free Methodist cookbook. The cover's gone. This is... it was done in the 80s, actually, late 80s, but I use this book so much. And today I am making spaghetti chicken. And the pastor's wife, Janita, she did this, and she would make it for she'd have luncheons for us working moms, where we'd come for an hour, we'd pray, have a little devotional, and eat lunch. It was such a special time. And she would make this, and she'd make it in a crock pot, like a big portion of it. There's only two of us, so I'm not making it that big. Missy thinks she gets some, but she doesn't. Silly dog. And this is a really simple recipe, and you can add to it if you want. I have before, but the recipe calls for thin spaghetti, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, 2 cups of cooked chicken, and a half a cup of grated cheddar cheese. And I am sure I use more than a half a cup when I make this. And you layer it, and it's really good. Simple. I have added mushrooms to it. I usually add some garlic and onion powder when I make it because that's what I do. And tonight we're going to have this, and we're going to have some fresh asparagus. Michigan asparagus is in, and I've had 2 people generously share some with me. My boss gave me some today, and it looks beautiful. So that's going to be our dinner tonight, and there'll be leftovers, which is good for tomorrow night. My daughter's coming for Mother's Day weekend, so maybe even for lunch tomorrow we will have it. So I'm going to show you this, and it is super easy. I mean, it's one of those things I feel kind of like, oh, should I show this? But it is definitely a 90s butter meal, a 90s butter mom meal that I used to make. And, I'd like to share these recipes. And you could make this using your own homemade cream of whatever soup base, but I'm going to do it the way the recipe called for and the way I made it in the 90s. The first thing you need is 2 cups of cooked chicken. And I was going to use my home canned chicken. I thought about that, or store-bought chicken, but I had some chicken breasts that need to be cooked, so I did it the way my mom taught me. I just put it in some water, added some salt, some pepper, I added some thyme and garlic, and just let that cook until it was done, until it was not raw in the middle. And I'm going to chop this up, and it should be at least 2 cups, I'm thinking. So my chicken is done, and it's cooled off some where I can handle it now. And it's safe for Missy. The other thing I need to do is shred my cheese. You can use any kind of cheese. You can use Velveeta. I've never used Velveeta. Velveeta was always expensive, and I don't know. I've just rarely ever bought Velveeta. I used to buy the shredded cheese, but now I buy block cheese and shred it myself, and it melts much better because it doesn't have the stuff on it to prevent it from caking together, the anti-caking ingredient. So I prefer to always shred my own cheese. So I'm going to shred my cheese. I'm going to feed Missy, and then I'm going to put some water on to boil to cook my spaghetti. And this one we do use thin spaghetti is what the recipe calls for. So I'll bring you back. So I'm going to cut up the chicken and put it back in the pan. And you just want it diced up. And Missy is eating her dinner, and I gave her some of this juice. So sorry if it's loud, but I'm just going to dice this up and get it ready. Then next will be, you can use chicken thighs. You can use bone-in pieces and take it off. I thought about using my chicken legs and thighs that I have canned. But like I said, I had this that needed to be used up. So save the shelf-stable stuff for later on. And when you, it turns out really juicy and not dried out when you cook it this way. Well, okay, chicken is chopped up. So I have a part of a block here, and I'm going to shred it up. It'll be more than a half a cup. We'll see how much I use. I just try to sprinkle it evenly across the top. I can't do it that way. I can do it better this way. Okay, I might not use all this cheese. The rest I'll put in a baggie in the refrigerator to use for anything else. You need to use a casserole dish. I'm going to use this deeper square one. Hopefully this will work. I've used a round one before, which I don't have any of those anymore. And I did it in the crock pot a lot because that was really convenient. Just on low for half a day. But this needs to be greased with some butter because I am a butter mom. So the butter is going in. And when I made it in the crock pot, I would also butter the crock pot. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside. This is ready. Just waiting on the noodles now. Waiting on the noodles. Okay, the spaghetti is done. Trying to put everything where Missy won't be a pest. So we're gonna put half of the spaghetti, and I'm just taking it out with the spaghetti thing, and put it in the bottom. And I might have a little too much spaghetti, and I'll just make spaghetti salad or something out of any leftover. Now, this dish is very simple. Like I said, I almost didn't show it, but it really is one of my favorite 90s butter mom meals. We're gonna spread across the top 1 can of cream of chicken soup. You could use cream of mushroom or any one combination even, but this is what the original recipe. And you know, a lot of people don't like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I have added them to this in the past even, but I'm not today. Okay, now we're gonna put half of the chicken. I'll just use my hands, which are clean. And I did add some more seasoning to the chicken so that it has some flavor. And then cheese. Then we're going to repeat the layers. And this will be a full pan. We're going to bake this in the oven at 350. The seasonings I added to the chicken were garlic, pepper, and thyme. And this doesn't have to bake long since everything is cooked. You just want it to kind of meld together some and get nice and bubbly. And I lost my spoon. I had a spoon. Oh, it's in the other can. Maybe I should have used my 11 by 7, but this one's deeper. That's why I used it. It will settle as it cooks. The rest of the chicken. Kind of get it spread out even. I'm gonna clean my hands. And then some more cheese. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna use it all. And this is ready to go in the oven. So it's a really quick meal. You could put this in the fridge now and bring it out later to bake and just bake it longer. You could use this for freezer meal prep to freezer bank. So we're not gonna eat right yet, but I'm gonna get the asparagus ready. Put some olive oil in the pan, heat a pan up, put some olive oil, and then the asparagus. But I'm gonna wait until Jim is a little more hungry. It's still pretty early here for us, but I got the main part prepped now. And I would serve it with a salad too. I am out of lettuce. I used it up for lunch, so tomorrow's shopping day. I might have some sliced tomatoes and just some veggies that way. I didn't use quite all that spaghetti, so pull that out and use it for like a spaghetti salad. So I'll bring you back when we're ready to serve up. Here it is out of the oven. I'm gonna let it rest a few minutes before I serve it. And here it is ready to eat, all dished up, including the asparagus. Super easy, super good, but easy Friday dinner. And like I said, it's really good in the crock pot too. I've done that many times. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.